Hello, Gethsemane family. Pastor Mark here with another G3 moment. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, and just hope you have a wonderful night's rest. But I just wanted to take a moment and just tell you what I was just thinking about. And as I was reading the Bible in Luke chapter 23, I was just thinking about, how sometimes life can throw some pretty tough things at you. You can find yourself in a very difficult time in your life. Most of the time, those times are met with periods of loneliness. You feel like you're all by yourself. Just periods of uncertainty and confusion and fear and just abandonment. Sometimes, if we're honest with ourselves, life can throw some things at you to make you kind of feel that way. But in Luke chapter 23, you find a story of a young man that's not much said about him up till this point, and I haven't read much about him after this particular story. But the man's name is Barabbas. Barabbas finds himself in one of these situations that we're talking about. See, Barabbas was in prison. I'm not sure how long he was in prison, but he had been in prison because the Bible says he was a man of rebellion. In fact, said he actually murdered somebody, and so he found himself in a pretty tough spot right here, and no doubt probably facing execution. And so I'm sure he was having the same feelings that a lot of us do when we find ourselves in some pretty tough situations, whether we put ourselves in them or whether we don't. Sometimes life's just that tough. Sometimes things come at us that, we have no control of. But either way, he found himself in a tough spot like a lot of us do. But it's interesting here that he had probably no idea what was about to take place, that in the darkest moments of his life and in those times where he just did not know what was going to happen next, all of a sudden, this man shows up that's full of compassion and love. And he finds himself standing side by side with this man. This man was a just and a righteous man. And he finds this fella, oddly enough, taking his place. This fella shows up, takes his place, never says a word, and Barabbas is released. He experiences that deliverance, and no doubt it changed Barabbas's life. This man, as we all know, is Jesus. Jesus found himself that day standing before Pilate and the children of Israel, and he was judged unjustly. But I would venture to say to you today that, God had a plan for Barabbas. That plan was always for Jesus to step in for him, just like he steps in for you and I. And so I just want to encourage you today, if you find yourself in one of those dark, tough places right now and you don't understand, just hang in there. I promise you, you're not alone. Jesus is there with you. And just when you least expect it, he's just going to show up, and he's going to be standing right beside you. And you're going to feel his presence, and you'll experience the deliverance that only Jesus can give. So God bless you. I love you. I appreciate every one of you. Hope you have a super evening once again. And although it's going to be raining tomorrow, I hope you have a super day tomorrow. Okay, God bless you, and we'll see y'all Sunday.